If you can get a grasp on this one thing, I think this will change your career and change your trajectory on success. And it doesn't even matter what career you're in. Being productive. If you can simply just be productive more than you're idle, you're going to win. And here's why I say that. In the car business, it feels like, as a salesperson, it feels like everything is out of our control. We're always waiting for something. We're waiting for a customer. We're waiting for the manager. We're waiting for cars to arrive. We're waiting for an internet lead to come in. We're waiting for a phone call to come in. We're waiting for the numbers to give to the customer. We're waiting for the trade appraisal to give the number to the customer. Everything we're waiting. We're waiting on the customer to give us information. So it feels like everything is out of our control. And so how do we be productive? But there's so many things that you can be doing. So let's go through a list real quick of things that you should be doing or you could be doing on a daily basis that keeps you productive. All right, before we get to the video, I need a little bit of your help. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done that, and most importantly, please send this video to 1 or 2 people that you know could really use some motivation, and maybe this video will just help them out. Number 1, walk your inventory. Just simply walk your inventory. Walk the new inventory. Open up a couple doors, sit in a couple cars, look at the new models, look at the features, touch some buttons, really get familiar with the cars and what they have. And, maybe every day you learn something new about the vehicles, or that, oh man, a package showed up that I didn't know that we had. Walk your used inventory. Nothing worse than a customer showing up, asking you for a certain vehicle, and you don't know if we have it or not. So walk your inventory daily, 2-3 times a day. Open the doors, open the hoods, go through the used. When's the last time you showed a used car and it had a dead battery? When's the last time you showed a used car didn't have any gas in it? When's the last time you showed a used car and it was dirty because the detail department didn't do a very good job or they missed something? And then instead of you doing anything about it, you complain. And then when you complain, you don't get a commission, you get nothing. But you get the reason why you didn't sell the vehicle. Okay, so that's number 1. Just walk the inventory. Number 2 thing, which is kind of within number 1, just walk the lot. Simply just walk around your lot. I was taught when I first got in the car business, activity breeds activity. And when it was slow, my boss, the owner at the time, told me, hey, when it's slow, just go outside and just walk around. And he's like, you'll find out that you'll turn around and there'll be a customer. He's like, I don't know, I can't explain it. And it makes sense, because what happens when you're unproductive is you actually stop paying attention to the outside world. You kind of sit there in self-doubt, and maybe you're on social media or whatever you're doing, and you're just kind of like zoning out basically, and you lose the vision of the lot and everything else that's going on around you. And so when a customer pulls in, you don't even see them, especially depending on your lot. Our lot's pretty tough. If they pull in, they're gone. Like they'll go down to the end of the lot and it's hard to see them. So you won't even see them. But if you walk outside and just take a walk, you might run into somebody. 3, actually do your follow-up. Just do the follow-up. And here's the thing that helps me with the follow-up, because a lot of salespeople, they get burnt out of doing the follow-up, which I don't blame you, right? There's only so many times you can send a customer a opt-in text, a phone call, or an email and get no response. Like, there's only so many times you can do that. But here's the trick that I've started learning is, instead of me putting success or failure on them answering my message or my phone call or my text, is I try to improve what I'm saying to see if I can actually get somebody to answer. Hey, when you get a phone call in the middle of shooting a video and it's your wife, answer the phone. Anyway, so seriously, yeah, when I send a message, I make a phone call or I send an email to a customer that's never responded to me, I don't look at it like a waste of my time. And hopefully, no, sorry, what I'm saying is, like, I don't look at it as a waste of my time to send that message to a customer, because I'm not really caring if they answer or not. I mean, I am, but what I'm doing is every single time that's happening, I'm improving my message. I'm improving what I'm saying. I'm improving the subject line. I'm just improving the questions that I'm asking the customer, because what I find out is, when I'm not really being productive and I just go through the motions of doing my task and doing my follow up, my questions or my messages to the customer, they're very lazy. I see this all the time. They're just like, we're just going through the motions. It's like, why go through the motions? You got two things that you should be doing at all times within a car, within the car business or in any career that you're doing. Trying to figure out, like, be successful. Like, if it's selling a car, like, selling a car is like number one. If you're not selling a car, you should always be improving everything you do, improving the process, improving your communication, improving your product knowledge, just improving whatever it is. But most people look at follow-up like it's just like, oh, you want me to keep reaching out to these people that just won't respond to me, and you just want me to waste my time. And that statement is like, man, I'm sorry you feel like that. I'm sorry, man, that you've got to the point in your life that you don't take any self accountability to what you're doing. I don't really care how many people you reach out to. To be honest, I don't really care. Reach out to 2, 5, 100, whatever. I don't pay your bills. It's just so frustrating that you would come to the car dealership and just not try to improve. Like, use the customers that aren't getting back to you as live practice on how to get better. Another thing that you could be doing is going through your OEM testing and not just like trying to pass the test as fast as possible. Like, actually go through and learn the product better than anybody else. Learn the product, learn the technology, learn everything the OEM is giving you. Learn it. Like, learn it inside and out. Become the expert at your dealership. Why not? I mean, you're going to sit there and look on social media. Why not look and improve your life by learning more about the brand you work for? Doesn't really make sense to me. That's another thing you could be doing. Another thing you could be doing, role playing. Role playing with another individual at your store. Now, this is a little bit tougher because it takes two of you to be productive, not just yourself. But with AI and ChatGTP and all these other AIs out there, you can just role play with that. It has a voice command. You can just talk to it. You can tell it, hey, give me an objection at a car dealership that I might hear from a customer, and then I'm going to try to overcome it, and I want you to tell me if it was good, what I should improve, how I could be better. You could be doing that. Or you can sit down at your desk, stare out the window, look on social media, check in on the war, check in on the gas prices, check in on all the negative shit going around your town. Another thing you can do to be productive, Facebook Marketplace. Try to buy a car today. You don't always have to sell one. Try to buy one. I get it. I know. Oh, I'm never going to get help. They always hit me too low and this, that. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Every reason why you fail everybody else except for you. I get it. But seriously, get on Facebook Marketplace and just try to buy a car. Have a conversation with somebody. Here's the thing that you learn doing that. Everybody is selling a car on Facebook Marketplace for a reason. And you would be shocked at the number of times that you reach out to somebody on social media and ask them about their vehicle that they're selling. You'd be shocked on how many times those people either bought a car and didn't want to trade it in, or two, they're trying to sell their car before they go buy a new one because they don't think they're going to get enough money at the dealership. So there's an opportunity there to talk them through it, especially if you're in a state that gets a tax credit. They might not know about that. We take those things for granted in our state because, everybody should know about that, but they don't. They don't buy cars every day. So cruise Facebook Marketplace. Just have some conversations with people. And one of the last things I want to explain to you is, and this is probably not going to sit well or make sense to you. But in my career, one thing that I've done is I've been able to detach myself from the end goal. And what I mean by that is, when I show up, the goal is obviously to sell a vehicle. That's the goal. My goal is to sell a car, make a commission. I'm sure that's your goal if you're in car sales. But I've been able to detach myself from that situation. And what I mean by that is, when I show up and I'm talking to a customer, or I'm on Facebook Marketplace, or whatever the situation is, I literally don't care if I sell them a vehicle or not. Generally do not care. And I know what most of you think, oh yeah, right. No, I'm serious. I do not care if I sell them a car. But don't get that mistaken by my competitiveness, because I'm going to do whatever it takes to sell them a car. Okay? I'm going to do whatever it takes to sell them a car, and I'm not going to take no for an answer. I'm going to figure it out. But at the end of the day, I don't care whether or not I sell them a car. And I think the reason why I say that is because I can spend 2 hours with somebody, and if I don't sell them a car, I'm not disappointed. I'm not frustrated. I'm not upset. Because I don't care if I sell them the car. What I care about is me personally doing whatever it takes to try to sell them that car. Because I'm competitive. I don't want to lose. I want to win. So I'm going to do whatever it takes. But I don't get frustrated. I don't give up. I don't take the next opportunity because of that. So that, I know this doesn't resonate with most people, because most people, they value their time so much in the car business. And I just think that one thing right there would change a lot of people in this car business, because you put your time on such a high pedestal when you're with the customer, but when you're not with the customer, you don't do shit. Okay? Let that sink in, though. When you're with the customer, you put your time on a pedestal, and the last thing you're trying to do is waste your time with the customer. But when you're not with the customer, you don't do anything. You just wait for the next customer. So make that make sense. Make that make sense. Say that out loud to yourself. Write that down and make that make sense. When you're with a customer, you put your time on a pedestal and you don't want to waste it. But when you're not with the customer, you don't do shit with your time. You don't think that's a problem? So maybe, just maybe, if you decide to just be productive every single day, just be productive, things might slowly change for you. And if they don't, find a different dealership. Find a different career. Maybe this place isn't for you. Or maybe what you find out is you're the problem and you need to fix it. So, either way, it's up to you guys. You got all the choices in the world. You decide what you want to do. All I know is I've never been the most talented.
We all show up, but we ain't built the same. One's chasing glory, one's playing the game. One's got the gift, don't break a sweat. The other's out here grinding with nothing left. One wants the crowd, the lights, the fame. The other's in the dark, just building a name. One was born with it, one had to grow. One's got talent, one's got hustle.